Thank you very much, my sister Eugenia. Your Excellency, the President of the Senate, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Godswin Akpabio, GCON, ably represented by one of our own, distinguished Senator Ibrahim Baumai, the Senate Committee Chairman on FCT. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, my boss and my leader, Barrister Ezenwo Yesom Wike, CON. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of State of the FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud. Your Excellencies, distinguished members of the National Assembly, serving and retired here present. Your Excellency, permit me to stand on the already well-established protocol to say, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. We are, as has been rolled out by the ceremony, Madam Eugenia, today in our day 5, on one part, signifying the last day for the city projects before we veer into the ones at the area councils. I want to seize this opportunity to welcome all invited guests to today's occasion, and Your Excellency for yet accepting to come and do this flag off on behalf of accepting the invitation of the FCT administration to come and perform this flagging of ceremony. We are indebted to this, your gesture, and we welcome you and all other invited distinguished to this occasion. We are today flagging of a major arterial road, N5, as has been clearly coded by the Director of Ceremony, but it's named Obafemi Awolowo, at least the segment we are. The road N5 is actually the one that started or teased out from the International Conference Center up to Julius Berger, where it is called Herbert Macaulay, but continue outside here, it is now Obafemi Awolowo Road, and we are taking today to flagging of the construction of this segment of road from the Life Camp Junction in Gwarimpa 1 district up to the Ring Road 3 somewhere in Ido Gwari district. It's going to cover a total distance of about 4.4 kilometers. And this road as an arterial is a 6-lane arterial with 3 lanes on either way, dual carriageway. And we are expecting that this road is going to provide the much needed relief to the Old Kefi Road right behind us, which connects this Life Camp Junction up to Dede. By the development of this road, a lot of relief will be provided to commuters in this axis. So, and I think this is one of the brainstock and a legacy project for my boss, Mr. Project, because once this is done, districts of Kado, Karmo, Gwarimpa 1, Dapi, Idogwari, as well as Saburi and Dede will all take this relief. Right now, there is also an ongoing procurement to rehabilitate the Old Kefi Road to serve as a relief while this project is going on, all to the credit of Mr. Project. I want to once again welcome you and thank you for this opportunity that has been granted FCDA to oversee all these projects. And today we are rounding up our own flagging up until, and I can bet you before the end of the year, we have series of other projects coming up. Thank you very much.
In this FCT administration, there is no slowing down. I bet you before the end of the year, we might have or we will have some more projects to flag off. The Honorable Minister of the FCT has committed to making the FCT one of the finest cities across the world. Working in Nigeria for the longest, contractors for this project are known for their attention to detail. There is also a change of button at Julius Berger. We had former MD, Engineer Dr. Lars Richter, who has visited with us today as one of the things he gets to do before he departs. We know that he has enjoyed jollof rice and all those beautiful things Nigeria has to offer. Engineer Dr. Lars Richter, former Managing Director of Julius Berger, is here. We would now like to welcome very quickly the man who the baton lays on his shoulder, Engineer Dr. Pierre Lubash, Managing Director, Julius Berger. They're coming to give their commitment to delivery of this project. That is what the FCT Minister always likes to hear. Dr. Lubash.
Yeah, good afternoon. His Excellency, the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, represented by Senator Ibrahim Bomai. Your Excellency, Honorable Minister of FCT, Chief Barrister Nuisam Vike. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, members of the media, please allow me to adopt the existing protocols that I want to stand on. On behalf of the entire management of Julius Berger, I share the honor of welcoming you to this very meaningful occasion. The FCTA has awarded Julius Berger for the development of the Arterial Road N5 from Lifecamp Junction, which is just over here, to Ring Road 3 in Abuja. The road, over approximately 4.4 kilometers, inclusive of box culverts, one river bridge, and the road junction at N5 and 30, will be delivered within 18 months construction time, and Julius Berger will deliver as promised. The contract stands on our very long-lasting relationship with FCT's administration, our partners for progress. We commend the FCT for their vision and foresight in a true investment in infrastructure for progress, and we are honored to be chosen as the partners for realization of this vision. On behalf of the entire management and the Board of Directors of Julius Berger, I thank you for your trust and the confidence which is given into our company and the opportunity to deliver this project. Thank you very much.
I thank you for your trust, Dr. Lubash, Managing Director of Julius Berger. We thank you indeed for making your commitment to delivery to the FCT Minister who holds everyone accountable when a project has been given off. Your Excellency, at the flag off of yesterday, I spent some time celebrating our young Nigerian musicians who, like the FCT Minister, are intentional and are making us all proud. They include Tiwa Savage, Wizkid, Kiss Daniel, Burna Boy, and Two-Face, among others. But we also have Timaya, a true Port Harcourt boy who has been reeling out song after song, including one of my favorite, As It Dey Sweet Us, It Dey Pain Them. As it dey pain them, and so it dey sweet us. That is one of my favorite songs because you know that song is the one that gets whoever it is who is looking at you with a corner eye to look the other way. Timaya has done us proud like all Nigerian musicians, and we all are proud like special parents, all of us. Even prouder still is our special guest of honor, His Excellency the President of the Senate, the very distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, who is especially pleased with the strides of the FCT, and today he is represented by no other person than the Senate Committee Chair of FCT, Senator Ibrahim Bomai, the very distinguished. We thank you, sir, for staying with us through this event and joining us for the flag off. I would like your excellencies to salute my colleagues in the media. The world is learning daily that whatever you do, if the media is not there, then it seems as good as not having been done. To keep this event supple and in consonance with citizens for everyone to see, we are live on TVC, NTA, channels, AIT, APBN, ASO Radio and TV, and other media. We salute you and we thank you for your dexterity and your continuous service to the nation. It's time, Your Excellency, for me to invite a very elegant woman who continues to deliver on her assignments, the Honorable Minister of State for FCT, Dr. Mariam Mahmood, who has the responsibility of delivering the vote of thanks.
His Excellency, the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCN, ably represented by the Chairman, Senate Committee on FCT, distinguished Senator Ibrahim Bumai, His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Yeltsin Wike, ably GCON. As we commence this significant event, marking the flag off of the full-scope development of the Arterial Road N5 to the Ring Road, I would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone that is here. First and foremost, permit me to thank the Almighty God who has given us the privilege to serve in this capacity and to embark on this significant project. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Father of the Nation and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his unwavering support towards the FCT administration since we came on board. We are indeed honored to have been entrusted with this responsibility. In the same vein, I would like to thank our indefatigable leader, His Excellency Barrister Yeltsin Wike, and all the management team of the FCT administration. Your unwavering support and commitment to the development of FCT is unmatched, and for that we say a big thank you. A special thanks to the Executive Secretary FCDA and his dedicated team of engineers, planners, and workers who their dedication and hard work will bring this project to fruition. Your commitment to excellence is commendable, and we look forward to witnessing the positive impact of this development to our city. To our esteemed residents, I appeal for your usual patience and support as we embark on this transformative journey. This arterial road will not only enhance connectivity but also promote economic growth and improve the quality of life of our residents. Finally, let us look forward to the positive changes this arterial road will bring in line with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and together we can pave the way for a future, a brighter future. Thank you. May God bless you all for attending.
Our vote of thanks having been taken, we're aware that the goodwill messages that we have for this event are such that everybody who has come to this event today wishes us well. We have no doubt in our mind that everybody who is seated with us today has us at the back of their minds and will therefore be already wishing the FCT Minister goodness, wishing him and all his team all the things that they require for going forward in this project. We thank all of you because we know in your hearts you all have wished the FCT administration well. We have the Chief of DAPE, His Royal Highness Ibrahim Luko, who has come to join us from our esteemed Royal Highnesses. We thank you, sir. I've been in the business of media, broadcasting, journalism for over 40 years. It's fitting to say I recognize a soundbite that would resonate and make impact across media platforms. Our next speaker remains a man whose quotable quotes are as interesting as they are memorable. Here are a few paraphrases. Quote, "When I was driving around in the night, I found that some street lights were switched off. It is unacceptable. And I said, we must put them all back on so that Abuja is well lit." A second quote, "If you have a brother or sister who is a beggar, please go and hide him or her because we cannot have beggars litter the streets of Abuja." When I was driving around is this next speaker's favorite parlance and favorite mantra. Please welcome our chief host and join me as I bring up the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, to deliver his welcome to all of you and to flag off.
Your Excellency, Mr. Senate President, ably presented by the Chairman of the FCT Committee, the Honorable Minister of State for FCT, the distinguished senators that are here, the representative of Abuja South of the House of Representatives, our dear chiefs who are here, traditional rulers, the head of service and other management staff of FCT, executive secretary of the FCDA, the incoming managing director of NDDF, Julius Berger, and outgoing managing director of Julius Berger, whom were in his house on Tuesday, celebrating with him the birthday of his wife. Unfortunately for him, he dressed on Borussia Dortmund jersey, and we defeated him. Mr. MD, I'm sorry for coming to your house on your wife's birthday and then made you not to be happy. That's why I've always said, join the best. And that's why I always come to Julius Berger to do construction work for us. Because I know that they are the best. Anybody likes it or not. The area council chairman, who have been very, very supportive, I salute you. Our dear women, beautifully, gorgeously dressed, in support of what we are doing here today. Service commanders that are here and that always play their part to make sure we sleep with our two eyes closed. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me apologize to the Senate President who was here before us. I've explained to him the circumstances that made us not to be on time. Please accept my apologies and our apologies too. Today is a very important day. The occasion that we're about to flag off. As a minister, I've never been on this path. I thought the junction they're talking about life camp is the other one you would take going to our official residence. But I'm happy because no wonder every time I get text messages, when will we do this life camp route, that the traffic congestion, the traffic is so chaotic. But when I come in, I'm seeing the number of persons who are around tells you this neighborhood is heavily populated. And that is why we thank God Almighty that we are starting this road and giving out to a construction giant, Julius Berger. Let me tell you, one company that made me to move for amendment of our procurement law at the state was Julius Berger. How? When I know the law permits 15 to 30% of mobilization fee, I do know that there will be a problem. And that problem will be by the time the 15% to 30% is paid, and another milestone, another certificate is being submitted, we may not have the money to pay. And then obviously be an expensive company. they will come for variation. So what I did was to seek the support of the State Assembly to amend the procurement law. The Executive Council can pay up to 70% if they believe that that firm or company is competent to carry out the job without running away. And I know Julius Berger is on ground. If you go to where they are living, you know that they will never leave this country again. And so we amended the law and to say that in every job we have done with Julius Berger then, we pay 70% upfront. And so that's how we're able to do 12 flyovers in 4 years. 12 flyovers in 4 years. Because if you pay a contractor 70%, obviously he will come to even ask of his retention because the job has almost been done. Why am I also saying this? Is to tell members of the National Assembly part of our predicament, part of our major headache is the procurement law. The procurement law, yes, is to protect and make sure our money is safe. But again, if you look at the overall advantage, it drags us backward. That is why in most cases, you do procurement for almost 4 months before it is approved, before it goes to the Federal Council, and before you know it, 6 months, it's over. It's up. 6 months of procurement alone is half of the year. But thank God, Mr. President, in his infinite wisdom to make sure that work continues in the FCT, he gave us a latitude by increasing our threshold. Today, you see, contracts of schools are going on, contracts of building more police stations to save our people are going on, is because of the approval given to us by Mr. President. So I want all of you in prayer, continue to pray for Mr. President, so that at the end of the day, the hope, the lost hope of our people will be gotten back. That's why he said they need hope agenda. His government is to bring back the hope that people have lost. I'm sure people who are living here never believed that this role can be done again. The president said no. There's nothing that cannot be done. We are here to bring back hope. We are here for you to have confidence in government. And that's why you see every day we are flagged on one project or the other. So now members of National Assembly, I want to also thank you, particularly the chairman who is representing the Senate President. You have been very wonderful. We always discuss on phone. And once we agree, we have agreed. I thank you. That shows your love for the country. That shows your support and commitment for Mr. President. I don't want to talk too much about the country. We all know. All I want to appeal that this job is also going to create employment. And of course, I do believe neighbors here, those who are living around there, will be allowed to have one form or the other in terms of employment. Not only are we providing infrastructure, we're also trying to create jobs. So if you want, those of you who came on Monday on the flag off of the judges' quarters, you see the number of people that will be working there. That is job creation. Yesterday, we were at Daki Biu. People will be employed. That will be job creation. That will be job creation. On Monday, we are moving to the area councils. One is first, and the other is in Buhari. So by the time we say yes, we have no choice but to continue. Yesterday, myself, the Executive Secretary of FCDA, the Director of Engineering Services, and the Director of Buildings, we met with Julius Berger after yesterday's occasion. And I told him that this 18 months is too far. Julius Berger was insisting that even the 18 months is so tight. I said, why is it so tight? You have praised you as a giant consortium firm. We have praised you as the best. You are not only the best because of the quality, you are the best in terms of equipment you have. I know you can face 10 jobs at the same time. I know you want to maximize your profit. But let me assure you, if you reduce the 18 months to 14 months, I can assure you, I will write to the President to give him permission to pay you another 30% so that I'll be able to finish this job in May. There's nothing you cannot do. If you can build 12 flyovers in 4 years. So at average, you are doing one flyover in 12 months. Which company, which state, which government are able to do that? So you have the capacity. So please look at it again, and that will make me allow you to do more jobs. If you do this in 14 months, be assured that we want to start our FCT secretariat. We just imagine how a whole FCT will be, the office will be where they are. That was built in 1980s by the military. We want to give something that when anybody is coming to Abuja and they say this is FCT head office, you doff your cap and say, indeed, this is what FCT is supposed to be. And we are ready to do that. And even the Northern Parkway, if you agree for this 14 months, I will lobby to see that since you are the one doing by direct procurement, that job is given us. My own is, if you do for me, I do for you. If you lie down for me, I lie down for you. So if you agree for the 14 months, go home and sleep. That will immediately start the other jobs. So the incoming MD, come. So you make your own commitment here and let us know whether we are going to get it or will not get it. But come this way, you are not minister. Go the other side. You are not minister. Stay where God keep you.
Your Excellency, we will seriously look into that matter and do all our best.
So that means you finish 14 months.
We will speak again. Let me look into it. But I'm positive.
Yes, he has said it's positive. And today is 25th. I will hold you, and I will hold the outgoing. Luckily, I know Dr. Lass. I will hold you responsible. You can imagine when this road is finished, what will be here. So all of you who are claiming that you are suffering, the price of food items are high, but also give kudos to Mr. President of trying everything, putting all his energy to see that food items, the prices are brought down. If you don't have good road, the price of goods will go up. If you have good roads, it's likely to reduce because the transporters will always complain, why we will not add money? There's no good road. When we are coming from Jos, when we are coming from anywhere, our vehicles are stocked. A journey that will take us 1 day will take us 5 days. They add prices to all those food items. So by the time we finish road infrastructure in the city and in the rural areas, I think our lives will be different. It will no longer be we are suffering. But I can tell you, before the end of this administration of Mr. President, Nigerians will smile. We will never do anything that we know will not work. I know he means business. At the end of this administration of Mr. President, Nigeria must also ask herself, these problems have been there for donkey years. For donkey years. Whether it was PDP, whether it was APC, whether it was military, these problems have been there. Even got to the level that we thought this country would have collapsed. But by his dexterity, by his commitment, he's putting measures which may temporarily be difficult, but which at the end of the day will all come to sing praises to God and thank Mr. President for standing firm to do what is right for the country to move forward. On this note, let me invite His Excellency, the Senate President, represented by the able chairman of FCT, to come and do the needful and flag off this road. To God be the glory. Thank you and God bless you.
The Honorable Minister, the Senate President, is unavoidably absent, attending a very important national engagement. He has requested me to extend his apologies and also to represent him in this very important function. The Honorable Minister, His Excellency Barrister Emerson Wike, the Honorable Minister of State, Dr. Maria Muhammad, distinguished senators, members of the House of Reps, distinguished dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Today is another great day in the development of road infrastructure in the annals of SVT. The importance of road network to socio-economic development of any nation need not to be overemphasized. Good roads are critical to hinder movement of goods and persons in promoting socio-economic development in any community. Abuja, being the federal capital of our great nation, deserves a better and befitting road network. The occasion witnessed today, the flag of the development of Arterial Road from Life Camp to Ring Road 3 has been possible because of ingenuity of the Honorable Minister by improving the revenue base of the FCT. I want us to congratulate him for doing this singular effort. The commissioning of this road will definitely reduce traffic and also shorten the driving time and also boost socio-economic activities in the city. So on behalf of the Senate President and the entire Senate, I once again commend the Honorable Minister, the Minister of State, and all the staff of the FCT for this another milestone in the development of road infrastructure in Abuja. I always wish to reiterate the commitment of the Senate Committee and the Senate in giving the necessary support to the FCT administration in delivering its statutory function. It is my honor and privilege to flag off the construction of the Arterial Road N5 from Life Camp to the Ring Road 3. May God bless the Federal Capital of Nigeria and our beloved country. Thank you very much. Okay.
His Excellency has flagged off the ceremony of the development of Arterial Road N5 from the Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3. And the Honorable Minister and his team of top-level staff are going to join him for the flag-off. And so, this flag-off ceremony will commence with His Excellency, the Senate President's representative sitting in the greater. This flag-off ceremony will commence with His Excellency, the Senate President's representative sitting in the greater with the support of the FCT Minister. And when they come down, there will be a group photograph, then the national anthem. Day 5 of the flag-off ceremonies, and this one is the development of Arterial Road N5 from the Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3. This has Excellency, the President of the Senate in representation. That group photograph in situ, we immediately call for the national anthem.
Nigeria, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland.
ADBN, Advocate Broadcasting Network.